All right, so let's look at problem A first. It looks like they want us to FOIL or multiply, correct? So it'll be square root of 2 times square root of 2. Now remember, that'll simply be the square root of 4. Then we'll have the square root of 2 times 3. That'll give you plus 3 square roots of 2. Then we'll have minus 5 times the square root of 2, which gives you minus 5 square roots of 2. And then lastly, we have minus 5 times a positive 3 to give you negative 15. All right, from here, notice how the square root of 4 just reduces to 2. This will happen anytime you multiply a square root by itself. You just basically lose the radical and end up with the radicand that's inside. Okay, then from there, these two guys are like terms. They can be combined, right? Because you have 3 square roots of 2, and you're going to take away 5 square roots of 2. You'll end up with negative 2 square roots of 2. And then you have the minus 15. Now the 2 and the minus 15 can come together to give you negative 13 minus 2 square roots of 2. And that's your final answer for the first one. All right, for problem B, it looks like they want us to square this binomial. So let's actually write it down twice, and then we'll go ahead and multiply. So square root of x plus the square root of 3 times the square root of x plus the square root of 3. So we'll multiply the first square root of x times the square root of x, and that's going to give you the square root of x squared. Then it'll be the square root of x times the square root of 3. That'll just give you plus the square root of 3 times x. Remember, you multiply the outside of the radical times the outside of the radical, and the inside of the radical times the inside of the radical. So there's only 1's out front, so it'll be 1 times 1, and then it's 3 times x inside underneath the radical. Now, same thing here, right? It'll be plus the square root of 3x, and then lastly, it'll be the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. So in other words, plus the square root of 9. Now from there, of course, the square root of x squared is just x, right? And then we can combine these together because they're the same. They have coefficients of 1 in front, so we'll just add those together to get 2 square roots of 3x. And then finally, we have the square root of 9, which of course will end up giving you 3. And that's your answer.